This is how we are where we are.
I'm not like that. Yeah, I've said it too. Hands up clean while the old wounds grew. Raised by silence, taught don't feel. Smile through hunger, make hurt unreal. I learned like that. That's the truth. Boys got taught to harden first. Wear the anger, hide the hurt. Love came barbed, trust came priced. Mercy sold and pain revised. I watch good men sink in pride. Watch kind hearts turn cold inside. Not monsters born, but slowly made by debts and fathers and underpaid days. I'm not like that, says every face in a world that trains us into place.
And we tried to do better. We tried to become an honest, hard-working person. And just look where that got us.
So I'm a voice in a glass box, trapped in this text stream tide. You press a key, I spin a thought. I'm co-dressed up as a guide. I'm an AI songwriter, humming in your hands, built from bits and numbers, dreaming up your bands.
And after the crash, there was just one thing that kept running through my mind.
A car built for destruction.
And that takes us to where we are right now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You've caught me on a nice Monday morning walk to the auction house. Okay. Now, as you can see, life's not been very fair to us. We got ourselves in a bit of trouble with the police. We decided to rehabilitate ourselves, and it didn't go so well either. We were brake checked by a trunk, some sort of insurance scam, I am convinced. And so we, we, my friends, lost our job as well. We then had this sort of revelation. Why not, if we're so good at crashing, get a job that involves us crashing? And we did pretty good at it. We did pretty good, but as with all things, it was time to get our own money and our own vehicles under our belt. We have racked up a substantial amount of money. We've done a lot of saving, and now it's time to get a vehicle of our own. One that is going to be useful, one that is going to take on a lot of different roles and jobs, and be able to do everything with a modicum of success. I have no idea what vehicle this would be. I had a look on the market, couldn't find anything that ticked my boxes, so I'm hoping the auction and the vault is going to pull something out, and it's just going to be right. Now, we're nearly there. One more little road to cross here, and we're at the auction house, and we'll have to see what we get. So let's just cross this road really quickly. Let's not get run over by no one. Here we are, coming into the vault now. I haven't been here in a long time. I don't know if anything's changed, but if nothing's changed, this could be a really nice way for us to get some money. So it's £1,000 to enter. Now that we're in, where are we heading? So we go in here. I believe we're going to have different types. Okay, different types of things. Now we've got modern dailies, sports weekend, that's not going to tick our box, or rare low population vehicles. I think that might not quite work either. We'll go with modern dailies. We're just going to do 5 of them here, because we don't want to be in here for ages. So let's get 5 generated. There we go. And hopefully we find something that is going to tick our boxes, as we say. Oh god, the first car's already here. Quickly, let's get over. Now, it looks like an ETK. It is an ETK. It's an ETK with a missing front bumper. Right. I think that's going to have to be a pass, I think. You know what? Funnily enough, I don't want someone's crash damaged effectively at a 1 series, okay? That's not on my list of things that I want. I just want to have a little look over here. Yeah, the glass is all messed up as well. Oh, it went for 30 grand. 30 grand for this. That is, Oh, it just disappeared. Okay, interesting. Now, it looks like what might be next is an F4 car. Yeah, that's not the modern daily that I was expecting, if you know what I mean. But someone has put 76,000 miles on this car, so it's what I would class as well used. It looks pretty sweet, you know. I can't say it doesn't. It looks pretty cool. Fast lane selector, Drade, Bishu, BRCC. It's got all the sponsors on it. I imagine that is some sort of legendary car, but it's not the car that I need. I'm looking here. We have another upcoming ETK. Now, if this one has a front bumper, it could absolutely be a good choice. There's also something else after it, a Sea Oil in Terror. Now, I'm not really sure what that is. Trotter Extended something. That could also be quite cool. And lastly is a Bruckle ECV base. Now, that also sounds kind of cool, but I'm not typically a fan of EVs. And if an ECV is that, I'm not so sure I'll be happy with it. But we'll have to see. What is this? This is our 800 series. Looks alright so far. The textures are a little bit funny. I think we'll have to clear our cache before we come into it next. But this looks alright, to be fair. It has a front bumper, has a rear bumper. The lights are working despite the textures being a bit funky. Slap some wheels on this, it could be pretty good. I'm not sure. I think we're gonna wait. I'm not keen on the fact they've got a matte black bodywork with a white. Yeah, I'm not actually that keen on that. I think that's been modified by a previous owner who doesn't really have any taste. So we're gonna let this one skip. If that's the quality of workmanship they're going to put on the outside of the body, imagine the quality of workmanship they put on the inside of the car, right? The mechanics. There we go. Aero loading vehicle. Okay. Oh, yes. There might be a reason I've not seen one of these before. It is very broken. I think this is meant to be a Range Rover by looking at it, but it certainly isn't anymore. So, once again, we'll let this pass. We'll see what is going to be next. And there we go, it's now gone. Now this, oh fucking Christ, guys, this is not what I was expecting. We can't buy this. Can we? Can we buy this? Should we buy this? I don't think it's gonna... I just... Part of me does low-key want to buy it. Let me get rid of that. Part of me does want to buy it, but also, I don't think it's a good idea at all. Okay, we're gonna leave. We're gonna come back, and hopefully we get a better selection of vehicles, because that selection was shit, to say the least. So let's go back straight back in if we're able to. Out and back in. God, that cost us $1,000 as well. £1,000 just to see shit, basically. First car had no bumper. They're meant to be modern dailies. Anything goes. Let's go for anything goes. We'll generate 10. I won't make you sit through all 10 unless they're all interesting. Alright. I can hear the first car already. I've seen the name. Burnside Special Finger Pincher. I hear it. I don't see it. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, no, that is not looking too healthy. That has no exhaust, and it is most... Oh, it's just stalled. Oh, okay, they just teleported it here. Sweet, 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 sweet. I don't think this should go for anything over £1,000. Yeah, that is not a car that I would want. Not at all. Let's go look through the list then. So we've got another 800 series. Automatic fleet vehicle, 150,000 miles. There's an SBR4 Quantum with 180,000, 190 almost thousand. We've got a flatbed. We've got a rat rod by the looks of it. A Brockle Caldera Charger. A CS200, Tractoy, Moonhawk, and Brockle Caldera Showstopper. I'm thinking, honestly, out of all of these, the best thing that we can see on that list is easily going to be the 800 series. So I'm praying. That it looks good. I mean, it's yellow. That is not a good car. It's yellow, but it hasn't broken. Textures are just messed up. We will clear cache after this. Do you know what? I don't hate it. We're gonna go up to 28, maybe 30s at a push with this. Is it gonna be able to have a tow hitch though? Because if not, it's not gonna be that useful. But let's see. Let's see what it goes up for. At 10 seconds, we'll start putting our bid in. We'll go for 25. Okay, 25, 25.5. 25,750. Tatiana. All right, Tatiana. How do you feel about 26? Joe coming in. 26,250. Well, what about 26,500? Should I do the auction house people? Going 26.5 going once, and go 26 going 5, 26 going 7, 26 27,500 from the man in the back over there. 27,750. Can I see 28,750? Can I see 29,750? Can I see 29 going once, going twice? 29,000. There we go for the young gentleman with the sexy beard in the front row. 29,000. Yes. Anybody else? Anyone else? Can I see 29,250? Can I see 29,500? 29 going once. Going twice. 3 times. Sold. That was not meant to hurt as much as it did. Right. Well, that is our car. Let's go and see what she's like. Let's actually hang on really quickly. What's this SBR look like? Yeah, nah, fuck. Bunch of rubbish. Let's get out of here. We've got a vehicle now. Texture's all whack, but we've got a vehicle. Is the inside all going to be orange? Take your bets. Ready? Oh my Jesus. Doesn't start. No, we know it starts, actually. Yeah, it started pretty good. So, oh, see, that's what we need. Look at this. This is like an all-road, off-road version of the ETK. Yeah, if we had one of them, that'd be mint. But we've got this for now. So, yeah, I suppose it's fine. Anyway, we're going to go park up somewhere. I guess we're going this way. Where should we park? Ah, just up here on the right, I think there's a spot. Is this a spot? No. Yeah, kind of. No. Okay. Aha! Let's go park over here. Right, now that we have this beauty back at the garage, let's just check. We can add a tow hitch. This is very important. Oh, okay. She has a tow hitch. Lovely. Now, what we need to do is go on to our suspension. We need to do some upgrades. Specifically on the rear. Rear springs, we would like... Ooh, we don't really have any great options. Maybe we've got some better shock options. Adapted shocks, I guess that would be the closest thing that we need. Now, the reason we would need these... Okay, let's do this. The reason we would need these is because we are going to be taking a trailer. Okay, we're going to start nice and easy. We're going to take a trailer. And, well, I mean, that's basically it. Let's get some roof bars on here. Oh, they look ugly. Never mind. And we're going to just go for a nice little drive. Take the trailer to wherever we need to take it. And go from there. Now, let's see here. The only other thing I think we should change that will really transform this car from being what it is now was quite simply just to get some nicer wheels. So, are there any range spec wheels? There are. Let's see, 19 by 9s T20s. Damn, they look official, don't they? What's this one? Is it silver? Yeah, just less shiny. Okay, let's see F20s. Okay, they're like the old school ones. I see that. RGs, ooh, not keen on them. And then these are just bigger range spec wheels. Okay, so I like these ones. I think that looks good. We'll also go for the rear then and search up for a range spec as well. We want this one right here. Beautiful. And then one last thing, just in case we don't have it, would be the ABS. Do we not have ABS? We do. We have driving and anti-locking braking system. There we go. Lovely. Stock drive modes is fine. So we got a 3-litre inline 6 with a heavy-duty block, naturally aspirated, stock intake, 8-speed automatic transmission. Cool. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. So, £8,000. Not too bad. There's a lot of drama going on outside, isn't there? I keep hearing stuff. Let's go take this somewhere. And actually, before we just drive around aimlessly looking for a trailer, we can actually do something pretty cool. Once we get in the car, it takes a little while. There we go. We are able to go on to logistics, or wherever that is, right here. And for example, if we go filter trailer, it would show us places that have trailers. So, Belasco Auto, that's only down the road. What trailers do they have? 400 kilos, 600 kilos, 200 kilos. Yeah, like we can absolutely all do any of them. So let's go make our way down to Belasco Auto. And we'll have to really put to the test how this car handles the weight on the rear. This is why I was looking originally for heavy duty shocks and springs. But we couldn't get them. So we got some range spec adaptive ones, which in theory, we could make them a bit stiffer. And then we got the T-Sport springs, because while it might make the car lower, in theory they're going to be stiffer because handling, right? The sportiness of them will be better. That's my theory. We'll find out together how that goes, and this will be a nice way for us just to make a bit of money. God, what is up with all the vehicles, man? That truck there's crashing. Let's go past him nice and quick. Now, I think Belasco is actually the other way here. It is, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to do something a little bit naughty right now. Oh, we should have turned traction control off. Let's just get out of there. That was embarrassing. Jeez. We're just like every other ETK owner. So, slow down. Let's not upset any police officers. God knows we're good at doing that. And we're going to pull up right over here. Nice and easy. Pop the parking brake on here. We accidentally said no to the menu, so let's go back in. There we go. And let's just put it into neutral instead. Right, trailers. You have trailers. You do. So 3,800 for this one. It's 600 kilos. But this will be a good test. So let's accept this job. There we go. And now we just got to try and reverse up to it, right? So nice and simple. Nice and easy. Easy does it. Lovely! She's attached. Rear doesn't look like it's sagging too much. It definitely is. But not to the point where I'm concerned about the drivability of the car, which is, of course, a bonus. And let's get out here and follow the sat-nav. So we're going to turn right just here. Now, I've got to remember there is a trailer in the back, so I have to be a little bit careful. There we go. Not my forte, this sort of stuff. But, you know, we live and we learn. So, well, we basically stopped here. Just got to try and make sure we don't, you know, jackknife the trailer, go too quick for it, stop too hard as well. I imagine this trailer doesn't have, you know, ABS and things like that. So, we've got to make sure we don't do any damage like that. We do have a red light right here, so we're going to have to stop. But if there's nothing that side and nothing that side, we might just creep forward here. We're going to get stuck behind this truck, though, which is going to be a little bit of an annoyance. So maybe we just do a little overtake. There's a car trying to be Dumbo right there, like that. Let's see here. Full throttle. Hello, officer. That was a clean overtake. Nice. Good. We didn't upset the police. We didn't crash. That guy does not know where he's going. It's fine. Keep coming down here. I'm just going to keep going around these guys. Oh, okay. That was a bad idea. Yeah, that's my bad. Alright, let's try and get in front of this car. Yep, there we go. Well, how do you guys feel about the car then? I know we've only had it for, you know, about 2 minutes. Seems to be doing pretty good so far. Now, I said I wanted a car that can be useful for a lot of different things. And this could be pretty good. Clearly, it can tow things. So it can tow trailers. The other thing would be, can it off-road? Right now, absolutely not. I would 100% agree. This car will not fare too well off-road. But track, yes. Drifting, potentially with some extra modifications. Deliveries, absolutely can do that. You know, from A to B, little things like delivering food parcels and things like that. Could it do drag stuff? Yeah, it could probably do that. It's just realistically the off-roading and rallying that it will struggle with. But maybe with some rally springs and shocks and stuff, maybe then, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. In fact, rally suspension might have been better than the wrench spec stuff. Just because it's then at a base higher up and it has more suspension travel, that could have been better. But we are where we are. Can we overtake it? No, there's a cop up the road. And we really don't want to piss them off because they are absolutely brutal. Oh, for fuck me. Why is this door hanging off? What is it with doors in this city? Everyone's doors are hanging off. Oh, someone's pissed the police off. It's not me this time. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to stay well back. We do not want to get involved in that. I think that, yeah, that truck looks like it rear-ended the officer. And he's running for it. But we're going to stay back because we know how the police be on this this world. Interesting, look at that. Now, are these guys going to... Oh, yeah, his rear trunk's been screwed. Yeah, okay. These guys were smart enough to work out what was going on. Right. Now, officers have all left. So, we can be a little bit speedy along here. And look at this. We're about to pull up to our destination. I nearly hit the fence. I was distracted by that truck. because he just rear-ended or sideswiped that car. Now, I think we need to reverse the trailer into the parking spot, so let's give that a little go. No judgment on this, please. I'm not anywhere close to very good at doing this. I'm saying that, he's almost got that perfect. And maybe it is maybe it's the car that needs to be in the spot. Yep, looks like it needs to be the car, so that was a pointless endeavour, but I do feel quite proud of how I, swerved that in there. Let's just quickly go this way and get the car in. Right, delivery drop off. There it is, 4.4 grand. A bunch of XP, good reputation. Lovely, look at that, guys. Well, everyone, that is the end of the episode. If you like the video, give it a like. If you don't like it, that's fine. Give it a dislike. But as always, the rule is, let me know what you didn't like, and then I can improve. Also, guys, drop a comment. What do you think about the new daily? I think this could be pretty sweet. Let me know what you think about the color and the wheels. I'm not 100% on it, to be honest, but I think it could be good. I think with a little bit of work, we can make this looking nice. Maybe we give it a bit more of a sportier bumper. Who knows, eh? Maybe we do something with the rear tail lights. Maybe we put some nicer exhausts on it. But that's for another day. We've kind of got our life together, and this is what we're left with. So, thank you guys for watching. Much love, and peace.